They are giving us the wrong dates. We used to have 13 months in a year, 28 days in a month, and 1 day of rest, resurrection. This was even mentioned in the Bible. We have 13 lunar cycles, in each cycle being 28 days. The ocean's tides are 28 days. Women's periods are also 28 days.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Prime this year. Please, if you haven't subscribed to Prime this year, kindly subscribe. We're building a community, or we're building a family. We're not just building a channel. No, we're building a community. So please subscribe to be part of this beautiful family or beautiful community that we're building. All right? Okay, last week, IshowSpeed visited Ethiopia. And Ethiopia, they have like a beautiful city. And ladies and gentlemen, Ethiopia is the only country in Africa that were not colonized. So Ethiopians, they didn't get any independence because they were never colonized. All right? So IshowSpeed was in Ethiopia. And in Ethiopia, he was told that they were in the year of 2018. So Ethiopians, they're like 7 or 8 years behind. In the modern world, we are in 2026. But when you go to Ethiopia right now, they're in 2018. That means they haven't experienced the pandemic yet, which they have 2 more years to experience COVID-19. So IshowSpeed was told that he was in the year 2018, which he was very surprised. Let's go watch that video.
Because we are in 2018, our calendar.
What?
Yeah, this is a very unique country.
2018?
2018.
Nah, you trolling me.
No.
It's 2026.
No.
Wait, hold on. So Fortnite just came out. So Ronaldo is still in Real Madrid. Yes. Chat. Everything is in the past here.
Well, the reason being is Ethiopians, because they were not colonized, they have their own calendar. Yeah, the Ethiopians, they have their own calendar. And their calendar, it has 13 months. The calendar that the modern world is using is called the Gregorian calendar, which has 12 months. But the original calendar is the one Ethiopians have, 13 months. And the Gregorian calendar has 12 months. That means they have deleted or they have taken out 1 month from the normal calendar. The reason why Ethiopians have their own calendar is because they calculate the birth of Jesus Christ differently. Ethiopians follows an older Christian calculation, while Europe later revised that one. Okay? Europe revised that calendar later on to Gregorian. The Gregorian calendar, they have 12 months, like I said, but the months start from like 28 to 31 days. February has 28 days, but then it changes to 29 only in the leap year. But the Ethiopian calendar is different. Every month is 30 days, except 1 month, which has like 5 to 6 days. 6 days in a leap year, but 5 days for that month. With the Ethiopian calendar too, their new year is different from the Gregorian one. You all know the Gregorian calendar has January 1st as the new year. But when it comes to the Ethiopian calendar, their new year, it's September 11th. September 11th, 911. Does that ring a bell? 911. Even if you were to think about it, the Ethiopian calendar looks like that's the original calendar that the world should use. Because the Gregorian calendar differs from the Ethiopian one, the 12 months for the Gregorian calendar, it seemed very odd to me. If you were to think about it, it looks like it's off a bit. The reason why I'm saying this is even just take a look at the Gregorian calendar, which starts from January to December. But when we say sept in math or in geometry or whatever, sept is like 7. The Gregorian calendar, which is September, is 9. But to think about it, sept is not 9. Sept is 7. Oct, which is October. Okay? October. In Gregorian, it's 10. But to think about it, that's wrong. Because oct, that's octave. Octagon, that's 8. That's supposed to be like 8-sided, right? To think about it. So November for the Gregorian, which is the 11th month, is also off. Because November, which is November, like like Nona, which is 9. Like Nonagon or whatever, which is 9. And then December, which is like the 12 months in Gregorian calendar, shouldn't be. Because Dec is 10, like decathon, you know, that's 10. Dec itself is 10. So how the hell is sept, oct, no, and dec are 9, 10, 11, and 12. Instead of being like 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 12 months supposed to be January. I mean, the 11th month supposed to be January. And then the 12th month supposed to be February. And 13th, which is March. So in actual sense, the first month supposed to be April. It's supposed to be April. That's where spring, everything starts. If you live in the Western world, that's when the trees, the flowers, everything start germinating again. Everything starts springing up. That's why it's called spring. But no, they've changed the whole system. Let's go watch this video.
They are giving us the wrong dates. We used to have 13 months in a year, 28 days in a month, and 1 day of rest, resurrection. This was even mentioned in the Bible. We have 13 lunar cycles, in each cycle being 28 days. The ocean's tides are 28 days. Women's periods are also 28 days. And then we have 13 zodiac signs, not the exoteric 12. Many ancient cultures used this 13-month calendar system. For example, the Native Americans used a turtle as their timekeeper. See, in every turtle shell you'll see 13 sections in the middle for each of the months, and then 28 sections for each of the lunar days along the rim. See, the New Year's really starts in spring, keeping us fools on April 1st as they disconnect us through our natural cycles.
Our calendar is not quite right. We're supposed to have 13 months of 28 days. With one day, the day of resurrection, Easter, as a neutral day. That's our 365 days. We've actually got 13 constellations, not 12. This same calendar is very close to the Mayan calendar, but it's also very close to several ancient Sanskrit calendars. What does sept mean? 7. I thought that was the 9th month. What does oct mean? What does nov mean? What does dec mean? It's supposed to be the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th month. Jan is 11. Feb is 12. March is 13. April is our first month. Babies are born in the spring, the 1st of April, Easter. This is the start of our new year. This is the start of spring, when the flowers start coming up, the grass starts coming up, the trees start leafing out, the babies are born. That's the first day. Our neutral day, day 1. The day we rest and celebrate the resurrection, the new beginning, the beginning of Christ. April is month 1. And then we lost a month in there. Where is it?
That's why when IShowSpeed was in Ethiopia, they told him that he's like 7 or 8 years younger. So beautiful people, the best way to turn back the time is to travel back to Ethiopia. Go to Ethiopia, you'll be 7, 8 years younger. Whatever that you did in the past that you don't like, just go to Ethiopia and then change it. Wouldn't that be beautiful? But the only down part is Ethiopia is yet to experience COVID-19. Oh yeah, the pandemic. They're yet to experience it. That's the hardship that you're going to go through. So if you're planning on going back way after 2 years, then you go to Ethiopia. If you have any debt to clear, go to Ethiopia and then change things around so that you don't owe the debt when you come back to the Western world or come back to the other part of the world. But them having that calendar doesn't mean that they don't go by the Gregorian calendar. They still go by the Gregorian calendar when they're doing business outside Ethiopia. But I think whenever they're doing business in Ethiopia and everything, they use their own calendar. So yeah, that's the reason why they told IShowSpeed that he's 7 or 8 years younger. And everybody was shocked. No, that's how it is. It's just that there are certain things they are not telling us. Okay? They don't want you to know the truth. But if you dig deep, I know you'll find the real truth. Alright? I have a problem so this year. Mediane and Edu. Edu Chem.